Also on the grid are members of the Goodwood Supporters Association, who were so instrumental in reopening the circuit, along with the founding members of the Goodwood Road Racing Club. And of course, there is all of you, the public. Through good times and bad, through fuel shortages, extreme weather and global pandemic, I'm regularly humbled by your ongoing support and enthusiasm for what we do here. I can't thank you enough. I hope that we can all continue to enjoy this very special place for another 75 years. Thank you all very much indeed. I'm very grateful. And if you'd like to now turn to the big screens, my sister Nimi will narrate a short film celebrating 75 years of the Goodwood Motor Circuit. Thank you very much.
Racing motorists and their fans turned up in force at Goodwood, while a new track provided plenty of support at the opening meeting.
The motor circuit at Goodwood turns 75 this year. Created from the perimeter road of a disused Spitfire base and opened in September 1948 by Freddie March, the 9th Duke of Richmond, some of the most famous cars and illustrious drivers in history have lined up on this very start line. 85 drivers joined in the opening event, with the first members meeting taking place in 1949 and the one and only motorcycle event staged in 1951.
But after today's meeting had been a big success, the speed being turned into interpretation of glorious Goodwood.
Reigning F1 world champions Giuseppe Farina and Alfa Romeo won here in 1951, cementing Goodwood's place on the world stage.
Warte, muss doch einmal hier die Mannschaft mal aufnehmen. Hallo, guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Es geht nach Goodwood jetzt.
Ja, endlich.
Hey. Sehr schön. So.
Paul has hung on, and he maintains the lead, converting pole position into P1. But all that could be done for Emmanuel Perro was to try and hang on in the first corner. It was always going to be the yellow them coming through. But the Ferrari bread van is already halfway up the order. We're only 2 quarters into the opening lap of the race, and pushing on very, very hard indeed, Alexander Ames. But Pirot did all he could, but he will be in the lead because our race leader is our spinner. Just a kiss with the tyres, just coming into St Mary's, and I don't know if that should have done any damage to the car, but it certainly lost the lead for Rob Hall. And there is our race leader, Emmanuel Pirot, with clear air behind him. And then now up into second place goes Vincent Gay, car number 7. But as soon as Rob Hall goes through, which may even be now, yeah, it's looking as though it's going to be now into Matthew, there was no point Vincent Gay blocking him. Yeah, you can see the scuff on the left rear corner of that 250 LM. He is now going to set off Rob Hall after our race leader Emmanuel Pirot, and he's still setting a cracking pace. Pirot leading this race, still quicker than everybody else, but Rob Hall's performance advantage is clear for all to see. Emmanuel Pirot too wide to try and fight against it. He just moved out of the way. Don't forget, if Rob Hall hadn't spun halfway around the opening lap, he'd be not quite over the rise and he'd be fully clear. But look, Rob Hall is really, really pressing on.
To the inside, and a lovely overtake as he makes his way through in the final course. Caroon's race came undone. Whoa, look at that. No wonder he jumped out of it sharpish.
Well, looks like an oil line or something has come adrift, and that was, well, Caroon, to hold that, to get it off the circuit, to park it away safely. In fact, you can see the lick of fire under the flame under the engine and get out that quickly. That was absolutely prescient. So not too surprisingly, we've got the safety car out because there is the race leader. Rob Hall has been picked up. Really, really good start there for Rob Hall. Should have done enough.
We are racing again. Can Emmanuel Pirot do anything about Rob Hall in the LM? Completed to perfection. He took the lead, he had a spin, he regained the lead, he will look up and see the checkered flag first. Rob Hall wins with a superb performance to take the Levant Cup and a great
What a race that was. Typically, Rob Hall, the winner, is walking away from me. Lots of people do. There we are, Scott. Rob, I bet you were hoping for a nice, quiet race, but wow, that was a busy one for you.
So we're underway, as it's a good start from all 3 on the front row. Rob Hall's trying to get away, but Romain Dumas in the Thunderbird has got ahead. Romain Dumas using that extra horsepower that he's got in that big American machine. Jenson Button trying to go around the outside in the red machine. He's trying to go around the outside, and it doesn't quite work. He settles into 3rd place behind Ron Huff.
Yes, Jenson was really going to try it around the outside of turn 1, but the Thunderbird is go. The Thunderbird has streaked ahead, but we see different characteristics on onboard.
Caroon, that's fun to see as you've got the battle going on, and that's a really good little. Oh, nearly goes wrong, doesn't it?
Very, very close. Side by side, they're going to make ever so contact. They're just about, but joining in and going to have a 3-way battle for 3rd place.
Benoit Trenouille is in that green car. He's got past Jenson Button, but also joining in the fun and games is Jimmy Johnson, the NASCAR star. So it's all going on. You're on board right now with Jenson Button and the Alpha Julietta, this very pretty machine, and it's just not quite.
As we're coming now in to close the opening lap.
So Caroon Chandler's got past Jenson Button now as well, as the rest of the field comes through. So far so good, he's kept pretty clean. Tiffany Dell just running through there, and the Jared Javelin as well. Further down there's Rowan Atkinson. It's in the Ford Thunderbird. It's a big heavy car, and the brakes do take a bit of a pounding, even though this is not a track where you have to brake hard. No!
Dean Harrison stood there, I don't know what he was looking at. It's the star master.
It's a great start for Steve Brogan. He's got away very, very well.
Steve Brogan has put a little bit of a stretch on here. He viewed out the back part of the track and he's managed to hold that gap. But luckily for him in the last chicane there, whoever's on the BMW has held up a few people as well. So if he can keep away this gap and not give the other guys a bit of a slipstream, this is good for Steve.
So this is still your lead. Look at it, 4 abreast.
Yes, because the bikes are quite slow compared to modern bikes. Oh no, the MV stopped. Oh, this is not good. I really think they'll have pulling over.
Oh no.
Now, your father's not here this weekend, but has he given you some advice?
Yes, he is missing me and I really miss him. I wish he was here with me today. And I just feel like I could really use his help. But I'm here and I'm happy right now.
And what do you think? Are you going to try and get a podium?
Yeah.
And there it is, we're underway for the Centricson
up and a wonderful cheer for the grandstands as well. Who's going to get a good reaction?
That's the driver from pole position. You can see the little feet under the car at 19, pushing really, really hard, but the 177, fabulous speed from Rafe Burnett gets into the lead of the race. Now, what do they see ahead of them? Plenty of cars behind, no mirrors, of course, but then here comes the chicane. I said they may come in 2, 3, 4 abreast, but a clear leader, Rafe Burnett, into the chicane. It's a 3-part chicane. It's getting very busy behind. There's someone trying to cut the chicane at the back. Contacting, you may get picked for that, though.
Around the other side of the chicane.
Dark red car, Oscar Wilson making fabulous moves. We're going to have a change. Oh, that is what we call the schmozzle.
A crash in the middle of the chicane.
All that training for what?
Over the line we come. Great effort. And is it time to go racing? You bet it is. The green flag flies at Goodwood once again. Oh, gaining, and going through.
Down the back straight, down the back straight. He's going to go the long. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be spinning and going off the grass in one of these cars. As down the inside goes Cowans. Takes P2 away from Ben Collins. He's got a tiny gap in front of him to the number 44. He's actually pulled a little bit, ever so slightly of a gap, because these two behind have been changing position.
Just having a check where the rival is. Arm up of acknowledgement there. For car number 1's Christoph Coens, who is the leader at the moment, with Fabry trying to retake that place on the podium by, or at least thinking about it, to move up into the top 3. Nothing the Boxer could do about it. Maybe positioning the car the corners to... And it's a good getaway out front. The 99 of Quaithan Thorpe has hit the front of the field.
Yeah, absolutely nailed the start. And the car that Mark Webber's sharing with Bonamy Grimes gained several places. It's the white one with the blue stripe in about 10th place, but up front, brilliant start from the middle of the front row. So car 99 into the lead of this race. Sun getting lower in the sky, but a beautiful day. And Sen Perez has already gained 1 position. That's the championship leader from 3rd up to 3rd.
And that's a move for the lead, and that would have been a sensational one of that. That would be one that Oliver Webb would want to see back. He has managed to fight his way to the front of the field, and the driver that lined up in 5th position on the grid leads us over the line into lap 2.
All there, but he got it back on the black stuff. See what I mean about that gap? And there in the background, someone else in the yard for a big one. That was the car that started stone last, car number 52, and a flame from the tail. That's just unburnt fuel in the exhaust pipe there. That's the car shared by Christian Cole England and Johnny Molan. Round it went.
Yeah, lights are off. And we are ready to go back racing once again.
Driver and you're pairing in 1st or 2nd, and clearly they decided in their case put them in 2nd, and there is Andrew Jordan.
Racing at Goodwood, good reaction tonight from William Nuttall in the Goodwood Climax off the line. Side by side, the car on pole is the leader, and that might be able to change for Marsh Griffiths. He's pulling out all the tracks now. Look over the inside, it's a change for the lead as Griffiths goes through the Lotus.
But what did Will Nuttall say? He talks about the Ferraris of March. He said, but in a straight line, the Lotus are a little bit quicker. That was proved the run between Madrick and Ford Water. Now sweeping its Merritt. The first 4 cars have got clear, and I'm so pleased the BRM is there, because I thought it might have another fumbled start from that 4th position. But he has fumbled. The grass is slightly wet, hopefully not enough to make him spin. Where will he be when he rejoins? Up in about 6th position, but good save. That would have been very, very concerning. Lost his playmate, he lost Miles Griffiths, but they...
don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Oh, what you say? Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Oh woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I had to pack the things and go. That's right, hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more. Ooh, pardon me, boy, ooh, ooh, let's hit the train and do the choo-choo-choo-choo. Right on track 29. Ooh, baby, I'm fine. You can give me a shine. Give me a very good shot.